is also here. Mrs. Ikoma Ezibe, FCIB. You're welcome. Please, can we please put your hands together for her? You're welcome. At the appropriate time, when I cite the Vice President, I will inform you. But for now, for the sake of Enterprise Life Assurance, it is my pleasure to inform you that our past president, Chief Babajide Olatunde Agbeja, FCIB, is also here. Good afternoon, sir. Please, the president will want you to join him at this other side of the table. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the first female president of our council is also here. The first female president who recently turned 70 without looking like a 70-old lady. 70-year-old lady. I wish her that she still spend another 70 years more. It is my pleasure to inform you and to introduce Barrister Mrs. Laide Oshijo, FCIB. Please, 70 round of applause for her. I think that's okay. 70, yes. Also, one of our distinguished past presidents is also here, Mr. Shola Tinubu, FCIB. Mr. Tinubu, you are welcome, sir. We have some of our distinguished board members who are here. We have Mr. Wale Oshodi. Yeah? Mr. Wale Oshodi, you're welcome, sir. Mr. Sunday Malomo, FCIB, Masi Nwafo Chijioke is here. All the way from Abuja, we have Ashiwaju Jilebelo. We have Mr. Demola Olutusin. We have Alaja Rashidat Shitu. We have Mr. Ayo Akonde and every other board members here. And it is my pleasure also to inform you that the Executive Secretary and the CEO of our council is also here, Mr. Tope Adaramola, FCIB. We have Mrs. Fumi Omo, the Managing Director, Enterprise Life Assurance, is here too. Please join me to welcome Mrs. Fumi Omo to this other side of the table. You're welcome, ma'am. Mr. Bolorunduru Saliu, General Manager, Retail from Enterprise Life Assurance. Can you please join Mrs. Omo? Please put your hands together for Mr. Bolorunduru Saliu. We have Mr. Kevin Geshi, CFO of Enterprise Life Assurance, also here. Mr. Kevin Geshi. All right, you're welcome. Please put your hands together for him. Mr. Oludele Akombi is the head of business, I think that's business development. All right. Then we have Mr. Emmanuel Austin, head of corporate departments. You're welcome. Mr. Eric Idumbaido, head of sales, is also here. We have Mr. Oluwasho Musa, head, I think, actual department. All right. We have Mr. Kendi Olalekon, head of technical. We have Mr. Onishofe, oh, sorry if I don't pronounce it very well, Isaac, head of human resource business partner. And distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to inform you that you are here also. Please put your hands together for yourself. Shall we rise for prayer? Can we please bow our heads and commit this program into the hands of the Almighty? Let's ask that God will direct all the affairs and everything we hand in praise to His name. Thank you. Can you please be seated? Our first female president, man. The president wants you to join him here. Thank you, man. May I invite Prince Babatunde Adeleke Oguntade, FRIN FCIB, for his address. Thank you, sir.
Distinguished colleagues, my past presidents, deputy president, distinguished board members, and of course, our sponsors for today's members' evening, led by my sister, Oluwafunmilayo Ajani Omo. I welcome you. This distinguished guest who is awaited, Mrs. Joke Silva, a thespian herself, esteemed members of the council, all our guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I remember the way some people will say the ladies and gentlemen. People like Shegun Kafaru. It is with immense gratitude and joy that I welcome you all to the last edition of the NCRB Members' Evening for year 2024, being proudly hosted by Enterprise Life Assurance Limited. I would like to seize this moment to express my profound gratitude to God Almighty for His boundless grace and guidance, which have sustained us from the beginning of the year to this very moment, and we continue to do so in days ahead. This marks the beginning of my second term, even though I feel weary and tired, but the person who is supposed to take over from me is not ready. I have to continue to bear this burden until October next year. And with the grace of God, we have done very well in the first year. Notwithstanding anything we got on our side, we shall continue to overcome. My heartfelt appreciation also goes to Mrs. Fumi Omo and the entire Enterprise Life Assurance Limited team. Your outstanding organization has consistently demonstrated team support for our council and the insurance broking profession, exemplifying the values of collaboration, professionalism, and innovation. We are sincerely honored to have your partnership for this significant occasion, and look forward to hearing from you about the achievements the company will make and has made, and the areas where it may require further support from insurance brokers. Permit me to note that the tradition of hosting, you've been sustaining the hosting of the council's members' evening every December. This is a very prudent decision. This is a period when renewals are concluded, and you just want to put your company into cognizance so that out of sight will not be out of mind. Mrs. Omo, that is very, very strategic. And I think members are taking note. Please remember Mrs. Omo, remember Enterprise Life when you are closing those deals. To my esteemed professional colleagues, I sincerely appreciate your enduring support and dedication. Your commitment has been instrumental to the achievements recorded under my tenure and trust aimed at breaking new grounds and sustaining legacies. Some of the Council's milestones also have so far strategic visitations to key stakeholders, including government officials, ministers, captains of industries, and of course, other stakeholders, including but not limited to public and private enterprises. The intent to foster relationships and promote the interests of our members, as well as advocating for the growth of the insurance industry, corporate visibility project, joint industry participation and collaboration, capacity building and pursuit of the insurance bill, amongst others. The area of capacity building, I think our members are building capacity, but we have a capacity to acquire business. We are not acquiring the capacity to comply. A lot of our members do not see compliance as key to sustaining the livelihood of their businesses. And I tell you, going forward, you may not know the implication of what the climate of renewed agenda is. It will be difficult for anybody, individual, corporate, and public, to evade tax. They won't wait for you to declare. Your payments are going through platforms, all the online platforms, and the commercial banks have keyed into the financial inclusion system. So when they were asking insurance to come and key into the financial inclusion system, we thought it's just about reportage of income. It goes beyond that. The government now has what you do with your money. The government has become Amazon. When you request for certain things, let me tell you this joke. There's this man who went to buy a drug, and Amazon was telling him, you've not been taking this drug. And Amazon, he said, how do you know? Amazon told him the last time he bought the drug. And he said, well, you bought somewhere else. He said, well, your credit card did not show that you bought any drug. He said, how do you know I did not pay cash? He said, there's no record of any such transaction. So Amazon is the monitoring spirit. But Jagaban here, the Ashiwaju of the universe, our current president, is the monitoring spirit. You are captured. Strategically, the Council has consistently enhanced the visibility of Nigerian insurance broking profession by regularly participating in international programs such as the British Insurance Brokers Association, BIBA Conference 2024, held in May. This year, we break the bounds. We broke the bounds. We had 65 intending delegates, and 58 of us attended. And next year we have told them we are coming to showcase the oldest man in insurance practice in Africa, our own father, Olola Labode Ogunlano. He has promised to be with us. Biba is expecting him. We are going to showcase him. And I want you to be part of the joy of that day. Baba will be 93. And I want you to be one of the 92 delegates that will join Yaba, so that we have 93 delegates at Biba next year. We are going to have the African content. Olamide of Skip is working on it. We are working on it. You know, when we say we'll do it, we'll deliver it. And I'm still coming back to the Olabode house. We have only 15 brokers who have shown interest out of 487. 15 brokers. We are coming. You pay us. It's our house. You need to pay us to develop that building, because it is the only way to commercialize the activity and the income of the NCRIB, such that you will not need to pay more when the desire and need, financial need of the council keeps going northwards. Like they say where I come from, Agbati Okeun Soro, Aketon Sari. That elder will no talk loudly, make the person hear. He goes wrong with his bow leg. We were at AIO. We have the immediate past. We have the immediate past chairman of BIBA. We have our own chief Agbeja. We have my sister who was the secretary. My deputy president was the secretary. She's now the treasurer. At the time in my past life, I was secretary to that committee. I want to invite you to come and see what your African brothers are doing at AIO. It's an experience. So that you too can be part of the story. We were Turkey. It was a beautiful experience. The first time we went there with my predecessor in office, Barrister Ladipo Oluwarotimi MNI. There were 9 delegates. This last time we had 29 delegates. 29 delegates. Clap for your council now. And then the Turkey Africa Trade Investment Council, TACTIC, among others, who are our host. We met the insurance industry in Turkey. Then we went to the oldest insurance company, broking company, and the man who is 71, deputy, 74, came into insurance at the age of 21. So I told him I have a father in Africa who came into insurance at 20 and the man is 92. He said, wow. I said, yes. You want to show me tea, I'll show you a camel. So collaborations enabled our members to harness valuable insight from global best practices and advance our objectives. As the saying goes, don't watch the clock, do what the clock does. Keep going. That was Sam Levinson. I am assured that if we do not relent, we will continue to make progress and act and achieve the goals that we have set for ourselves. Our very special guest today is not that president of Mrs. Joke Silva. I think as a child I used to watch it on black and white television. But they keep telling me that somebody was telling me that she was 70 something, but you know with ladies they don't tell you their ages. But I know my mother was 70. So I know she didn't lie about her. I'm not saying the thespian lied though, but I just keep imagining that if I've been watching television for about 50 years and I've been seeing the same woman and she's 70 something, talk about you at the birthday. Well, when she comes, she will tell us the secret, but you will not even know she's 50. For those who think that getting fat is the evidence of good life, you will know it's not so. Mrs. Silva starts as a beacon of inspiration, embodying professionalism, resilience, and a steadfast commitment to excellence. Qualities that resonate deeply with the values of the insurance broking profession. Our presence here today will highlight the importance of cross-country collaboration in fostering growth, innovation, and mutual respect. We are truly honored to have her assurance, and I'm certain that she will turn up. Please permit me to use this opportunity to urge members of this council to adhere to the various regulatory and compliance requirements expected of them, such as State Fund Tertiary Education Trust Fund, compliance regulatory with NICO, anti-money laundering, AML and CFT regulations, corporate governance standards, tax compliance, reporting and filing compliance, etc. This is important so that the council will not be at the mercy of regulators because of members' defiance to doing what is good. On this note, members are strongly advised to practice ethically and be very professional in delivery of their services. Reaffirmation of the Ncrib legal status. I hear some people who have been going around to professional bodies claiming that the Ncrib is not who we are. They don't have proof. You know, they say this in Yoruba. My deputy will interpret to you. Àgbà tó fẹ́ jogún kógún, ìtàn ni ó pa. Deputy, tell them now. Well, the elderly man who is not entitled to an inheritance, we have to tell the wrong story somehow to make the case real. So we know those who are saying the wrong stories, and they will meet us where it should be. And I want to tell you at this point, if you have not regularized your membership, the executive secretary was pleading with me not to go to press yesterday. I don't want to bypass him and go to press with the list of members that we have. And there are going to be institutional adverts attached to that thing. And you know this is renewal period. And I've been going around to all of those bodies. It is my voice and my face that they will see. When you now go by, you can't deny that I'm the president of the council. You won't deny that Ncrib exists. You won't deny that we do not have powers given to us by the Act of Parliament, number 21 of 2003. And you won't deny that it's illegal for you to be a broker without being a member of the Ncrib. And those do business with you, they are doing it at their own, you know, like they say, or your lower, you are on your own. So the Ncrib Act number 21 of 2000 remains sacrosanct as the law empowers the council to regulate the practice of insurance broking and keep the register of all registered insurance brokers in Nigeria. That law makes membership of the Ncrib the condition precedent to licensing by NICOM. NICOM pleaded with us to license people because they wanted companies to have life before they join us. We agreed, even though it is against the spirit of the letters of the law. But you don't win everything. Ali, let us move forward. So moving forward, we expect that once you get your license from NICOM, you are liable to pay us membership fees from that day. And we've been collecting it. When we do that publication, those who intend to apply to government accounts, and by the grace of God, come January, the Bureau of Public Procurement will list the Ncrib certificate as a condition precedent to any government business for insurance brokers. So we don't need to beg anybody. And by March every year, this council will do its publication. So those who think that the council should not have its money, which the law says must be paid later by 31st of March, will have a rethink. Members are therefore advised to use the members' seal. People have been saying the members' seal has been revoked. It's not been revoked. Even the board cannot revoke it. To revoke it, you have to go back to the AGM. And you don't have power to call the AGM now. Maybe it's me who's your president that will call the AGM. You can't call an AGM. So you continue to pay and use the seal. If you don't use it, they will not reckon with your documents. So I want to congratulate myself. The LAC will be installing its 12th president, its 12th chairman. Standing there is the 5th chairman of the LAC and the 1st chairman of LAC to become the president of the Ncrib. Clap for me now. You think it's easy? My brother Chief Agbeja was chairman of Western area. He became, I think he was the very first from any area committee to become president. So, and I think anybody who wants to be president now, we have to consult Lagos. Congratulations, LAC. My brother, my friend, please come forward. Femi Olufemi Adetola Oduwole, come forward. Let them see you. We are even going to celebrate him tomorrow ahead of tomorrow. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Wave at everybody. This is the incoming chairman of Lagos area. The Lagos area has continued to be one of Ncrib's best incubator of the finest of men. Congratulations, Femi. And another thing, tomorrow he is going to become a fellow of the Chartered Insurances of Nigeria. I congratulate you. Shake the hand of my deputy so that I want every member domiciled in Lagos to be at the Lagos Country Club 10 a.m. to do the AGM. You'll be electing new members. Then you will be validating the election of Mr. Oduwole, and thereafter we will now have the investiture ceremony. I am the chief host. I hope to see you. We are going to keep register for Lagos area, so you need to be there. Then on the 13th, we have the Fellows Day. Every proud fellow of our council, led by the chairman of Society of Fellows and the chairman of Board of Fellows here seated, that is my mother, my friend, my mentor. We'll be celebrating with her. Mama, let them see you now, Mama 70. Please let them see you. Yatunde, please let them see you. This is my mother, chairman Board of Fellows. She's expecting you on the 13th. But I want to plead with you that at the CIN, we've been making incursion onto the board of the CIN. At the last election, we were able to bring in 4 brokers. And they cannot be having events and for us to be absent. So the Christmas carol we hold at All Saints Anglican Church, Yaba here, 2 o'clock on Friday. Let us go there in our numbers. We have the population in the industry. I welcome Pilar, my own sister, Abimbola Mercy Onokomaya, the president of women. So I want to come to the Anglican, that one at Mount Mary. Once again, I want to thank you for being part of this memorable occasion. May this season bring you warmth, happiness, and renewed inspiration for the opportunities ahead. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President, for that elaborate speech. Members really appreciate you for that. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, protocols deserve that we recognize the President of Professional Insurance Ladies Association in our midst today, Mrs. Bimbo Onokumaya. Mrs. Bimbo Onokumaya, you're welcome, ma'am. When President was coming to deliver his speech, I discovered that the clapping was not as loud as when I told you that the president of Pillar is around. So please, for the sake of your certificates, can we please appreciate the president for that wonderful... All right. Thank you so much. May I invite the Managing Director, CEO, Enterprise Life Assurance, Mrs. Fumi Omo. Unfortunately, I couldn't recollect the other name that the President called you. Okay. They said I should not mention it. Mrs. Fumi Omo. You're welcome for your address.
Distinguished President, past presidents, living legends, Vice President, Deputy Vice President, Deputy Vice President, Deputy President, and esteemed council members, good evening. The President started by calling me Fumi Ajani Omo. That tells you that we go back very, very long way. He used to know me when I was like this. And today, I'm standing before all of you, and I'm sure that he's very proud of me. Welcome to this special edition, our Insurance Brokers Members Evening for 2024. It's an absolute honor to host and to celebrate with you this evening. We are very thankful to you as we have journeyed as partners and friends. And as we are closing this year, it's been a year of growth, a year of progress, and a year of collaboration. This gathering serves as a moment of reflection, of appreciation, and forward-looking optimism. Over the past year, our industry has faced its fair share of challenges, including economic uncertainties, regulatory shifts, and a rapidly evolving market. Yet, amidst these trials, one factor has remained constant: your unwavering partnership and support, and your commitment to excellence. At Enterprise Life Nigeria Limited, we understand the crucial role you, the brokers, play in connecting us to the lives and aspirations of people we serve. Your professionalism, your ingenuity, and dedication to putting the customer first have been the foundation upon which our success is built. We are deeply grateful for the trust you have placed in us, and tonight we reaffirm our commitment to strengthening that invaluable partnership. The insurance landscape continues to undergo profound changes, driven by technological advancement, shifting customer expectations, and a renewed focus on sustainability and inclusivity. At Enterprise Life Nigeria, we see these changes not as obstacles, but as opportunities. With your partnership, we leverage innovation to create tailored solutions, to deepen customer relationships, and to extend and expand our footprint in new and meaningful ways. As we celebrate the milestone of this year, I am particularly proud to share some of our key achievements. 1. Enterprise enhanced product offerings. We at Enterprise, we have introduced new flexible products designed to meet our customers' diverse needs, ensuring that no segment of the market is left behind. Number 2, digital innovation. Our ongoing investment in digital tools and platforms such as Advantage Connect and the Brokers Portal continues to redefine convenience and efficiency for our customers and our partners alike. Number 3, market expansion. With your support, we have strengthened our presence in Abuja and Port Harcourt, bringing our services closer to even more Nigerians. This evening is not just about reflecting on what we have been able to accomplish, but about embracing what lies ahead. The coming year promises to be a pivotal one for the industry. Together, we will continue to adapt, we will continue to innovate, and will continue to rise to meet the challenges of a dynamic and a competitive market. We at Enterprise are committed to creating an environment that enables success, your success and our success. And as we gather this evening, I want to leave you with these assurances. We will remain steadfast in delivering unparalleled support and resources to help you thrive in your business endeavor. We will continue to innovate, ensuring that our products and services stay relevant and impactful. And more importantly, we will seek tirelessly to uphold the values of integrity, collaboration, customer centricity that define our shared mission. So all of you here this evening, we say thank you. Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for your continuous partnership. Together, we will achieve much more. And together, we will achieve even more in the years to come. Let us raise our glasses this evening to the opportunities that lie ahead of us, to the bond that ties us together, and to a future of shared growth and prosperity. Cheers to another successful year ahead. Thank you very much. And I remain Fumi Omo. Cheers, everyone.
Can we please appreciate her once again for that very short but powerful speech? All right. According to our program, we're supposed to have goodwill message from Mrs. Joker Silva this time, but quite unfortunate that she's not around yet. At the appropriate time, when we cite her, I will let you know, and she will come up to come and tell us what she has to, the information she has for us. However, it is time for us to ask questions, make comments, and direct our questions to either the president or Mrs. Fumi Omo for, based on what she read to us this, and probably at the end of the day, the president will appoint somebody who will endorse Enterprise Life, even though the company have been endorsed already every December. So it is time for questions, comments. So if you have any comments, sorry, the president said you are distracting the attention of the, please sirs, it is time for question for Mrs. Omo and the president. Comments, questions. Please, if you have any question, all right, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you for clapping for me, Ojari. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Our president, past presidents, deputy president, MD of Enterprise Life, management team of Enterprise Life. I am going to copy the MD of Enterprise Life. My executive secretary, I recognize you. The members of the governing council, I recognize you. Since you've been talking, so I recognize you. Her speech was straight to the point, which I love. And I'm sure she did that because she wanted to spend more time with us so that we can ask questions about their company. When Mrs. Omo came to see me in Ibadan, all she said was, please, sir, you are one of our seniors, you're one of our mentors, just give us a try. And I said, don't worry, maybe I'll try you with something small. And she said, try me with anything, no matter how small, no matter how big. And she said something unique, and pray that there will be a claim immediately so that we can show you how good we are. And guess what? That was exactly what happened. That was exactly what they did, and they paid immediately. The discharge voucher was signed. Please put your hands together for Enterprise Life. So I'm going to say this. They're very responsive. It's a respectable company, and they will always meet their promises. So to my colleagues, I hardly ever do this. You know me very well, but she's tested, tried, and she's passed our own tests at Buff & Co. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Any other comments? All right, ma'am.
All protocols duly observed. We appreciate Enterprise Life for hosting us this evening. Yes, like our past president said, the presentation was quite concise, But in the middle of that, there's a particular one that caught my attention. And when I saw it, I was like, this sounds very interesting. And it will actually be very good for enterprise to speak more to that. I've always been an advocate of the fact that for our industry to thrive, it will make the insurance brokers to make it happen. Having said that, efficiency and response to brokers' requests used to be a challenge, where underwriters will treat all requests coming from brokers the same they will treat with direct insurance and all of that. So when I saw Advantage Connect and I saw Brokers Portal, that sounds very awesome to me, because I'm assuming that it means Enterprise Life has a dedicated portal where you will give immediate and specialized attention to transactions that come in from insurance brokers. Because when there's an active turnaround time and a real professional hearts meeting together, it makes the productivity to also increase. So that's a very good one, even though I would still like you to speak more to that, but I would say that is very awesome for brokers to know that there's actually a portal they can log into and they can transact business easily with Enterprise Life. Thank you.
Good evening, my president, deputy president also, and members of the council. My name is Bimbo Onokumai. I'm the managing director of Peaks Trust Insurance Brokers. I think I wear the other cap of the president of the Professional Insurance Ladies Association. What I want to say about Enterprise Life is this. I was there physically when they were launching the internet-based application. I would crave your indulgence. I don't know whether it's possible to do the demonstration here, but one thing that really struck me was the speed with which they actually connected. People that were in the hall, just as we're sitting down here in the hall, were put through the process of connecting to the app, and somebody actually did purchase that insurance on the spot, and within a process of about a period of about 2 minutes thereabout, it was possible to actually connect. So I want to say that in the area and in the sphere of internet, facilitation and expansion into, insurance via technology, they are a company to be reckoned with. That's the first thing. Then the second aspect of it is also in terms of flexibility. I've had situations where the normal 6 per mil is what is charged as far as life insurance is concerned. And Enterprise Life will not bend the rules when it comes to, being very, very compliant. However, when it comes to the issue of flexibility and looking at the large numbers, looking also at the added benefits that your client can actually get, by jumping on their bandwagon, I really want to recommend them. It's not because she's a female. Yes, she is, and I have no choice but to support her. But the fact remains that, the taste of the pudding is in the eating, and I would call their organization in the top 10 percentile. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. My name is Oduwole Olufemi, and I work for Leverage Insurance Brokers. Let me use this opportunity to appreciate Enterprise for this opportunity for coming around to host us this evening. Thank you very much. It is an avenue for you to get more businesses, to associate with brokers that are in-house. So I will implore you to let your marketers go around, maybe after this meeting or before we leave, so that they leave their cards with our members. And apart from that, they have said so many things that I wanted to say, which is, what I have to add to it is that I know Mrs. Omo for many years now. She operates open door system, very flexible, very friendly, and technical, very technical to the core. and I appreciate you. And I am sure if you give her any business, she's ready to take. She's ready to do. And she's ready to perform. And when I say performance, you know what I mean by performance. So I appreciate you for coming. On a lighter note, Mrs. Omo, my investigation is in the next 48 hours. I have not seen your hand. Please perform and do the needful. Thank you very much.
Any other comments or question? All right. Mrs. Omo, I think you will love to respond to some of those.
Okay. Good evening once again, and thank you for having us. A lot of what has been said are testimonials, and we want to say thank you. Thank you for the trust you have in us. Thank you for having tried us, and we are happy that we have not failed. This evening, we want to renew our commitment to all of you. At Enterprise, it's about being efficient, and so we rely so much on technology. It's about collaboration, and so we want to continue to work and partner with you to co-create more than to just work alone. We want to be able to co-create solutions to your customers and to serve you at your convenience. We did mention the Advantage Connect, and we talked about the brokers portal. The philosophy behind both of it is convenience. We realize that people want to be able to buy insurance at their own convenience, whether night or day, whether rain or sunshine. And so there's the need for a platform that allows those who understand insurance to go there and make their own purchase, what we call the self-buy. In other instances, they need advice. You can also go to the same platform and connect with one of our advisors. Our financial advisors have been trained to respond, to provide guidance, and to support you in making financial decisions. And all we can say is, please give it a try. I would also like to mention that we are open to feedback. We believe in feedback, we believe in positive feedback, and we want to keep growing and serving you more. The only way by which we can do that is to leverage on your comments, your recommendation, your advice, and also to give consideration to your feedback. Lastly, regarding the brokers portal, I think we're one of the very few insurance companies, if any, that pride themselves in having a brokers portal. What that allows you to do is to integrate directly with us. And so we don't even need to come to you before you can connect with us, before you can share information with us, and before we can serve you. And I would recommend to all of us here, please try it. We are open to efficiency, to feedback, and to comments. And if you feel that there are enhancements that we can make to the portal, we'll be more than happy to make those enhancements. So on this note, I say thank you all. We are committed to continue to serve this broker community, and we will not fail you. As for you, my brother, you can be rest assured that we will support you as we continue to support the brokers. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for that. Mr. President, may I humbly request that you please be outstanding to be joined by the Deputy President and our past President and Mrs. Omo. Can you please be outstanding also, as well as
president, so that when I want to contest election, I don't want to contest election, so I won't lose, so that the ladies will support me. The election to become past president.
If you do well, it's automatic.
You know, Excellence comes from repeated successes and efforts. This is the third year, Abi. You started this when you were at African Alliance. And you're not weary. You're not tired. You enjoy doing it. Fumi Timo Ogbowo. On behalf of the council, this is being witnessed by the 13th president of the council, Sheribono G. And for him to be here, when Chief Agbeja was the president, I was struggling to become the secretary of Lagos area. You see the gap. The NCRIB has continually proven to people that it is a brand to be associated with. And we are not shy to tell any underwriting firm that is not doing well that we don't need your money. I can tell you the ES tells me of the kind of pressure that bedevils his office from underwriters who want to sponsor members evening. But we only have 5. Enterprise has taken 1 permanently. So we have 4. So if you have 40-something underwriting firms that want to take part using the platform of the other 4, you know it's a very tough task. But for you, because of your mark of excellence, total devotion to customer satisfaction, and the fact that you are very, very broker friendly, I present to you on behalf of the council, again, as a testimonial to our enduring relationship and hope for a greater future together. Congratulations. Hold it. Oh yeah, take the picture again now.
Still standing on existing protocol, we at Enterprise Life Nigeria are deeply committed, and we, on behalf of the board, the management, and the staff members of Enterprise Life Nigeria, would like to say thank you to NCRIB, and we reaffirm our commitment to continue to sponsoring the December members evening. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Long live NCRIB, long live NCRIB, and long live NCRIB. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. President. It is my pleasure to invite the Executive Secretary of our Council for vote of thanks and announcement, and then give the final endorsement. Mr. Tukwe Adramola.
Mr. President, the Deputy President, and our Chief Hostess, Mrs. Fumi Omo, thank you very much. If my recourse to history does not fail me, I think from what I read, Enterprise Life came into existence in 1924 in Ghana. I don't know. but it has come more powerfully to life in Nigeria simply because of the purposeful, diligent, committed, astute leadership of the managing director, our friend, and a professional you can always meet all the time. I'm talking about Mrs. Fumi Omo. I thought we would give another applause to her. I'm sure she's not just one of the proudest products of Pillar. She's also one of the proudest products of the insurance industry in Nigeria. She's a kick and start when it comes to making very powerful representation about issues of professionalism and leadership. She is also a specimen of how to be a leader in the workplace. Madam, thank you so much, ma. We appreciate you. We equally like to appreciate our very great team, because if the leadership was trying to row in a direction and the followers are also trying to row in another direction, definitely the center cannot hold. So the entire team of Enterprise Life, we appreciate you. We appreciate you for staying true to your commitment. Like Mr. President has said, hosting of NCRIB Members Evening is no longer an a la carte. It is actually reserved for companies that have integrity, reserved for companies that have very rich pedigree, and that is why the NCRIB will continue to reserve the last and the very pivotal members evening of December for Enterprise Life until they choose otherwise. Thank you very much, madam. Thank you. So we appreciate you so much, ma. God bless you. And also thank you for that, your speech. A very good product needs little rhetorics. It is when the product is not good that you need a makeup. It reminds me of the very small story of a comedian, a Yoruba comedian that all of you know. He was trying to sell a local cough herb in the bus. And after talking for more than 30 minutes, trying to promote the herbal cough medicine, at the point at which just one or two people wanted to pity him by buying the herbal cough herb, the man started coughing. So that was a bad one that saved all potential buyers from the hazard that was ahead. So thank you very much, ma. We understand more than you have told us about Enterprise Life. The fact speaks for itself. The lawyers will call it receptor locutor. Thank you very much, ma. At our own divide, members, we want to appreciate you very well for responding to issues that has to do with the advancement of your practice. Mr. President has asked me to remind you that for those of you that were written to by the, with respect to remission of your education tax, you recall that Mr. President had an online meeting with you yesterday, and there was a resolution that was made. In the event that you were not at that meeting, amongst those written to, kindly see the Assistant Executive Secretary, Dr. Olugbenga Falade, before you leave here. And for those that are here, please, we want you to quickly expedite your action on the resolution that was reached. Another issue that we would like to sensitize you to is the issue of insurance broking examination as incorporated into the CRIN syllabus. Thank you. Happily, we now have insurance broking courses spanning the 3 stages of the CRIN examination. from the foundation to the intermediate and then to the advanced level. At that point, every intending broker or chartered insurer would have the advantage of carrying 2 certificates at the terminal point of your examinations. Aside from having your charter status, you will also have become a chartered insurance broker. And I think that we should give a resounding applause to the leadership. I know that some of you are already chartered, but you can encourage your staff, you can encourage young people around your company who are writing the exams as we speak. We want to see a broker's market where the practitioners will be seasoned, not only in practice, but also in the theory of their practice. Thank you very much as you do that. In case you have any inquiry to make on that, you can speak to the secretariat, or at best you can also contact the CIRN for that. You could also do refresher courses. Refresher courses, you could take the courses without targeting to have a certificate. Remember what Ivan Toffler said? He said, the educated man of today is that man who will learn, unlearn, and relearn. So please, you can do that even when you're already chartered. The final admonition from Mr. President is that you should please try as much as possible not to be lax with respect to your adherence to all the regulatory prescriptions. I hope we are listening, please. The NCRIB, for as long as we want to be responsible and make intercessions for you at the point of your problems with the authorities, the council would like to spare its energy from issues that are not really unethical or that borders on laxity of our members when it comes to compliance. So please use one hand to hold that. The final announcement is that I've been begged and implored by the LAC, and naturally the LAC is actually where we are domiciled, so others should not be envious of them. We are here in Lagos, and we work complementarily. If we call a program and LAC decides to also call a program, there is going to be a confusion. So on Thursday, by the grace of God, Mr. President has brought in the incoming chairman, but you have to be there because it's a point at which we want to make a statement. Bankers will be there. Stockbrokers will be there. Traditional rulers will be there. Politicians will be there. And who else will be there? It's holding at the country, Lagos Country Club, Ikeja. Lagos Country Club, Ikeja, not here. If you come here, you only meet me. So please just go, just go there. So please just be at the Lagos Country Club, and I assure you that aside from on the table, there will also be some under table enjoyments. AGM comes up in the morning. Please engage the LAC. On this note, we want to thank you so much. The Christmas season is here. We wish you the best. In case you have not seen our debit note asking for your subscriptions, please collect before you go. And also at the reception, we have heaps of some AML CFT certificates which had not been collected. I kindly take a view of them and collect yours. On this, okay, on the 18th, please listen, on the 18th of this month, we equally have another strand of AML CFT training. Please, it's online. Avail yourself of it. If you have not seen a link and you are interested, of which you should, please, you may wish to see us or contact the Secretariat. On this note, I will humbly request that we please be upstanding in order to show some comradeship. We will ask Enterprise Life to be seated. Wow. Thank you very much, our past president. You cannot monetize the value of some people's presence. I tell underwriters that when you come to NCRIB, the presence of some 1, 2, 3 brokers is enough to make you, if you pray well in church or mosque, or also you do your marketing right. So all the way from Ibadan, we hardly have our distinguished past president, Babajide Olatunde Agbeja. But he said that because of Enterprise Life, he's going to be here live. And he's here today. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you. Can we celebrate them? For they are very good, jolly good fellows. And we like their company. And we also wish to express our camaraderie to them. For they are jolly good fellows. For they are jolly good fellows. For they are jolly good fellows. And so say all of us. And so say all of us. And so say all of us. For they are jolly good fellows. For they are jolly good fellows. For they are jolly good fellows. And so say all of us. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. One more. Hip, 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 hip. Thank you so much, ma. And may the Lord continue to be with your company. Thank you, everybody. Merry Christmas in advance. From the members' evening table, this is the last for the year. We thank you for all your support. God bless you. Thank you so much.